I don't see anyone. Let's see. Don't tell me I'm by myself. I hope not. Surely I said it for the right day. Oh my. Yeah, what if I just went live and... oops. Today's the 29th, right? Lord, tell me today's the 29th. Because I don't see nobody in here but me, myself, and I. I might have not set the right date. Oh boy. Well, Gina, okay. I see everybody now. Y'all, I got worried because when you preset, you got to pay attention to the date and then you got to move it from AM to PM. Yeah, ask me how I know about the AM and PM. Yeah, I'll restrain. I got worried. Well, I'm a lot better now that I can get on live and tell y'all all about it. There's a lot to tell. Oh, there's an ad. Oh, there should only be an ad at the beginning because YouTube changed something. And I don't have my ads set. I don't know what you call it, random. I have mine. Hey, Miss Sheila, I have mine set. They always set them usually at the beginning and then at the end. Now, if I go over, hey, well, who is this? Cheyenne. I'm hoping. Tell me I'm pronouncing that right. And if I'm not, correct me, please. Janelle. So if it's a 30-minute video, they can put one in the middle. But anyhow, I keep mine all skippable. But you have to keep it set. If you don't set it, then they'll just throw an ad here, throw an ad there. You could have 9 ads, I don't know, in an hour, which I personally find ridiculous. Yeah, you better late than never. Yeah, they put ads in live streams now. Yes, they do. But you can keep it skippable and you can limit those. I know because I asked YouTube, and not asked YouTube, I mean, I literally Googled how to set ads in a live stream. And sure enough, hey, Miss Sheila, there's a little button and you can, for your live stream, and mine is preset skippable. That's about all I can tell you. Can't tell you nothing else, but yeah, Wanda, but there is, yeah, you can actually limit, like some ads you can't skip, some you can. I found that out by just going into the YouTube because it's something they changed. They've also added a Q something. You know the little black thing that got the little funny stuff? Well, you can set up the YouTube now, your YouTube, and I guess you put your phone to it. I really don't know what y'all do or what they say, but then you share your channel with a Q something code. I put no thank you because it came up and I said, I ain't never used one of them to start with, so I just put no thank you. Or either yeah, QR code, that's the word they used. It was a little black square looking thing. I said, Lord, I do good just to do this. So I think actually it said skip now or skip for now, and that's what I did. Yes, we're going to talk about that. I got well, maybe I can stand up. Let's see. Y'all ready? It's a Lippy, okay? Just hang on. Here we go. There we go. And you see the thumb? Oh, hang on. Oh, oops. Hang on, I got to get your feet right. That wasn't too bad. Hey, Janelle, Sue Ann. This was done, what is today? Okay, this was Tuesday. Prior to that, Buddy had made me a belt. And this is what I was using because we didn't know that there's a story why I got all of this now. And there was no card, but one of you ladies or gentlemen sent me these things. There's two of them, okay? Well, this is what it looks like. It Velcros. This is what I was wearing on my belt that Buddy made me until they put me in this. Well, Buddy measured it and he left it round, okay, for me to show y'all. I'm putting these in my car now because when you put the seatbelt on, the seatbelt rubs. So now these are going to be used in my vehicle on the seatbelts. So whoever sent this, thank you, because the belt was rubbing, you know. Not like that blue Sling, but it was rubbing. This saved me. So whoever sent that, thank you so much. I'm telling you, I'm getting to be, oh, thank you. All I do, that's why I had it cut. I wash it, I blow dry it, and one-handed, I flat iron it. And that's all I do. And it takes me a little while, but my hair stays so dry, I don't have to wash it. I know it sounds horrible, but once a week. So all I do is brush it. And that's why I had it cut in the cut that I did, real jagged and messy. That way, you know, it looks like I styled my hair, but I didn't. It just makes it easier. I'm telling you, whoever sent this, I was like, Buddy, what is that? And he immediately, well, Lippy, that's probably for your belt. I was like, hot dog. They originally gave me this blue, real thin, like, I don't know. It was blue and it didn't have a cushion here. It had just a hard strap. And when I tell you, it literally was cutting like a rash across my neck. So we chunked it and Buddy got me one of his belts. And then I had it 2 days when these showed up. So now these will be put into my vehicle. But, oh, and before oh, you're making my soup? You're going to love that soup. Now, I tell you, if you want to freeze it, don't freeze it with the noodles. I always make that chicken soup and I don't put the noodles in it, the egg noodles. And then when I have my containers, when I get ready to heat it up, is when I put the egg noodles in dry and they'll cook as it's heating up. Something about noodles reheated is disgusting. I don't, it's a texture thing. So if you want to do it, Rosie, and you like the recipe, you know, make it your own, and you want to put it up for the winter, don't put the egg noodles in. Do them later down the road. I'm telling you, Sheila, isn't it horrible? That thing was, it was bad. That blue, I don't know what you, yeah, like a generic Sling. And it, well, here was the thing too. I was constantly rolling it, like my cast would slip out of it. And I think me rolling it also created the burn mark. So like I said, these things was amazing. And for I tell y'all what happened, because I think Buddy kept y'all up to date. He said he was. I got a few gifts in. One of them, I haven't seen you on here, Miss Bonnie, but I got a beautiful card from Miss Bonnie. Now, it's what it says on the front. It says, you bring a sweet and special touch to everything you do. But it's a 5x7. And if it's a little big, Buddy can cut it down. I think this needs to be in a little frame, and I do happen to have a frame for the Sugar Shack. And I also got, yeah, Vicki, it's all right. I hadn't been on live long. Hey, is that B in here? It's got to be B in here. I also got a beautiful little gift set. Now, I don't have my bracelet, but in this gift set was a stone bracelet. I should have had Buddy put it on me today, but since I'm one-handed, I didn't want to hang something up you know, so I just, yeah, I bet it ain't, it may be Tag. Hey, Mr. Tag. Or I think it's B. Um, but I got a beautiful stone brush. It's beautiful. I can't wait to show y'all. And this little cup here, okay? One of them tumblers, and it says, sip, smile, and know you're loved. Well, this tumbler has now been what I'm drinking lemon water in. Because as y'all know, when you're taking medication, you need to keep the liver filtered. So I'm adding lemon to every cup of water. Well, I could add it to my big one, but in my mind, this is cutesy. I mean, I'm not cutesy with this. So here's my cutesy. And I got a beautiful candle, as you, right there. It smells so good. So I thank y'all for all my fun gifts, because they were very, very special to me. And I appreciate it, because it lifted my spirits, because my spirits have been kind of, not so good. It is the cast. Okay, let's go back to Friday. Thank you, Marinelle. This was about, I don't know, 3:30 in the morning, 5, somewhere. Hey, Mr. Steven. And I was getting a cup of coffee, and I had been able to do it. Well, somehow, and that's why I'm using this cup instead of my other ones, because I can grip it. You know, you see how tight it is? Well, I went to pick it up. And obviously, because y'all know I've got arthritis. Well, I didn't have my fingers just right. And when it went to go, I should have let it go. But instead, imagine this being the cast hand. I reached out to try to cup it around the wrist. Well, when I hyperextended, something between the wrist and the elbow, but underneath the arm, okay? So y'all can imagine right there, okay? It felt like a rubber band. Said whoop, like it rolled and pulled, but the pull was instant pain. And I just dropped them. Well, the coffee went everywhere. Let's just say I dropped that coffee cup. It was like, and it didn't break. I'm telling you, that old thing, it's tough. So I just kind of sat down for a minute, and I took a deep breath, got everything all cleaned up. It was sticky, and then when Buddy got up, he cleaned up what I missed. And I said, I think I done something. And he said, what do you mean? I said, I think I done something bad. So surgeons said either two things. Either, because it was still swollen, either something was in a bind from the tendon being stretched for the surgery and it flipped itself, or we got a problem. Well, I'm happy to announce, because I'm not sure if Buddy did or not, because I haven't looked at the community. I'm thinking he did. So y'all probably already know. Anyway, it was not something I damaged. It was literally, I extended it and it reset itself, basically. So when I went in Tuesday, they took the cast off, and oh, that felt so good. And they removed the stitches. But, well, they took the cast off and they sent me to imaging. And the way they had you move your hands, let me tell you, like, hold it like this, put your thumb down. I said that thumb, and the thumb straight out. Well, can you move your pinky? I could move everything but the thumb. It was tough, but it was okay. So they did all of that, went back to the room, and I'm sitting there, and then they come in, and the nurse actually removed the stitches, and they were deep. There was 13 stitches, by the way. Who was it that counted the stitches? I only had a few, I thought. One of y'all, when I did that little video and did the screenshot of my cut, excuse me, one of y'all said, oh, you got 12 or 13 stitches. I said, I don't think so. Well, I had 13 stitches. So whoever guessed it, you were right. And so she got them out, and then the surgeon come. He said, okay, now, we can't remove the pins. I said, what you mean you can't remove the pins? He said, they're not set. I was like, what? He said, no, they're going to set. It's just going to take a little bit longer. So then Buddy asked, he said, well, let me ask you, how are you going to remove them? Because remember, they just removed the stitches. And he said, oh, that's easy. He said, y'all ready? They going to take the where the pins are. They're going to mash the skin. Now, he said he's going to freeze my hand and numb it. But they're going to push down and have the 2 pins pop through the skin. And he said, we'll just pluck them out. And they'll put a steri strip. I said, are you serious? He said, yeah. I thought he was joking. No, he was dead serious. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Because I'm looking at my skin going, there's no little holes there. You gonna make, that's what he said. That's how they do it. So that's going to be September 10th. So in the meantime, they had to add the extent. This is a new cast. And where my hand was sitting, they had the cast only right here on the thumb. They had to reset my hand, which they had told me previous, between the 2 casts, they had to reset the hand because they don't want the hand getting locked in one position. So they moved the hand and angled it. And where the cast was just open right here, and we went and got that rubber stuff. I don't remember what you called it. So it wouldn't cut me. Well, this one indents in the hand. It compresses up in the palm of my hand. My thumb is now sitting straight out with the cast to the end of it. But where this part was covered, they backed it up to the knuckles, if that makes sense. So my knuckles now are exposed, which is us moving forward. I did say to hell you say, but I was trying to be nice, Miss Sheila. Don't be telling everybody. Yeah, I do say some choice words. I mean, who wouldn't? But, so they put the new cast on, and I had to get this. Actually, Buddy's going to have to adjust it again because they want you, hey, Jean, they want you to, ouch, you have to pledge the allegiance. This is how it is to be, see, worn, but in the evenings, by the time the afternoon comes, it slips, and it's got a good rubber thing or material. So, he has adjusted because it's got to stay like this. It's very uncomfortable, but that was on Tuesday. By the time I got home, Mr. Willie, you on here. By the time I got home, I just wanted to get in the chair. That trip, I'm not going to lie, y'all, exhausted me. The pain set in because it's in a different position. Yesterday was HELL. I thought I couldn't get away from it. Today, it's tolerable. I don't mind if it's tolerable. It's when you can't take a deep breath. You know what I mean? So it's been something, y'all. My mind went in thinking hand surgery, honestly. And that, because I was comparing it to previous history. And really and truly, I even asked the person, the little fella that come and took my cast off, the technician. I said, I'd have never thought a hand surgery would cause this much discomfort. And he looked at me and he said, Miss Nash, this was a major hand surgery. Well, hearing that, I know that, but I was still thinking a hand. And y'all, this has been, it's been discouraging because I can't control some of the things that happen with it. I'm gonna tell you, it set Lippy back. It has really set me back because I'm not used to being so dependent upon anyone for just the smallest task. So I will say this has really put a lot of things in perspective for me to accept, as the Serenity Prayer says, to accept the things that I cannot change. And I think it was then and there, coming back Tuesday, and I was speaking it out loud with Buddy, that even though I truly stand behind that, I was able to internally feel it. And that was the turning point Tuesday, to accept this is what it is. There's no sense in fighting something that I cannot change right now. But it will change itself when it's ready. And by doing that has put me in a better space here. Sounds crazy because y'all know I'm as hard-headed as they come. But y'all, this weakened me. I'm not going to lie. Because I would try to push through and it'd pull me back. And that's the first time I've been tested. And I was tested and I failed until I surrendered. And it was Tuesday when I surrendered to accept this is the way that it is. That now I can sit here and tell you, all of y'all, that this actually was good for me on a personal level. So I've never taken things for granted. And I damn sure won't take nothing for granted, you can bet. They will work their way out, Tamara. Them screws will find their way out. Ask me how I know. He is definitely taking care of me. Y'all, that flat top griddle, you can ask Wanda. He been cooking up some meals on that thing. He even cooks our breakfast out there. He has remained outside cooking. Kitchen has stayed perfect. And Miss Lisa, I think Miss Lisa is his best friend, because remember she sent us a stack of paper plates, solo cups and bowls. Let me tell y'all what, him and that flat top, they're rocking. They are rocking. He made a stir fry the other night because he'll make enough for us to eat for 2 days. It was so good. But he took 1 ear of corn and he cut it in pieces about that big. And he added that to the stir fry. That was this sweet. I don't know, it's because it was a little chunk. But you could look like a chipmunk, just roll it and eat it. Oh, it was so, so good. Oh, yeah, and I was going to show y'all. Let me grab it because I think it was Tamara that asked. Hang on. This is there's that little thing. Oh, ouch. Remember I told you that none of the lids are on because I can't open. So what he does, he puts that's my vitamin D. But what I need to take, he puts it loose in there. And in the daytime, if I got to take something, I can just open the lid. And if one falls out in the bottom, it's no big deal. We just put it back in the bottle. But that's that little thing I told y'all. And when it's all said and done, that's a really nice canister. I told Buddy, and it's easy for me to operate. Like, one hand, look. I said, I wouldn't mind having canisters, a little bit bigger ones to put my stuff in. But yeah, y'all were asking, and oh, you got some of those containers, Wanda? Well, Buddy found this at Walmart because we were trying to figure out what I could do, because you don't want to leave an open bottle, without the lid locked on it. One, I could drop the whole bottle. Anything could happen. So he come up with that, and it has worked great because I just take the bottle if he didn't fill it, and he hasn't missed. But I could take the bottle and kind of shake it, and it falls into the thing, and then I just pull out the pill that I'm supposed to take. And I absolutely love it. And I hope that that's soon going to be behind us, that we don't have to worry about those. Oh, well, see, I didn't even know they made these containers. Buddy found it at Walmart. And, oh my gosh, well, I can't get it now. Buddy's not here. Y'all, Christmas came, was it Monday, Wanda? Anyhow, I wanted to change purses. Buddy's like, what? I said, I need to change purses. So he said, okay, which one you want? I said, I want that one. So I was up in the closet. I'm sitting here pointing at this cabinet. So I keep everything in little compartments. I don't have anything loose in my purses. Well, I kept feeling something. I was like, something's in this purse. Oh, it was Monday. Okay. I said, something's in this purse. Well, in this one, it was kind of just open purse. But it has a little zipper, and has a little pocket, and that's where I keep my rosary, my little serenity prayer that Buddy bought for me when we were married, and 2 keys. It's the little spare keys. Well, that material had torn, obviously. I put my hand in that little pocket down at the bottom. I'm pulling my stuff out. Y'all, there was gift cards that had fell through that because you could feel it in the bottom. Gift cards. I was like, and I'm talking about a stack. And I said, because we still get, but we always get gift cards. And you know, I had forgot about them. So then I marcoed Allison. I said, Allison, I got all these gift cards. How do I find out if I got anything on them? She said, well, first, is anything scratched off the back? And I, no. Well, there's this little thing, and you got to take your fingernails. So I sat there, and I took my fingernail. Well, you can go online or you can call. Well, thank God I could push button. I called. How about one Tractor Supply has $50 on it? That was a gift card. One of them, we have another Tractor Supply that had $10. That was a customer reward, still valid. So that's $60. A Texas Roadhouse gift card with $60 on it. 40 was spent. So we were given $100. I knew my daughter had done that for our birthdays and anniversary. That was 2-3 years ago, y'all. Kohl's. I ain't never been to no Kohl's. I don't know who gave it to me, though. Anyhow, $25 on the Kohl's. And I said, oh, my Lord. Well, there's 2 Walmart and 2 Targets. Problem is, I can't see the number on the Walmart. So when Buddy goes Walmart, we're just going to scan those because they say you can scan them. I don't shop at Target, but I got 2 Target cards. It don't say no amount, but there's a Target here. So one day when we're out and about, we'll run through there because I can't figure out how to do it online because it says become a member. I don't want to become no member. No. So when we're just out and about, you know, what did you buy? I ain't bought nothing. The Texas Roadhouse, that's ours. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't share that one. But the Kohl's, that's going to be a Christmas present. You know, go buy some, maybe find a good deal. The Walmart and probably the Target is what we'll use for the grandkids' Christmas. That's the way I look at it, because we ain't got but 25 on the Kohl's. I've never been to a Kohl's. I can't wait to go. Hey, Miss Betty. And Tractor Supply, I'm going to use it. Buddy actually needs some winter water boots. You know, his cracked on the side. Well, there's a 50 and a 10. That's $60, so he ought to be able to get him some water boots with that. So, yeah, the Walmart, Target, and the Kohl's will become gifts. You know, paying it forward. So, that to me was... yeah, this was a surprise. I didn't tell you in a text either. I started telling you, and I was like, nope, I ain't going to tell you. So it was like Christmas. I was so stoked, as the kids would say. I couldn't believe it. A stack of gift cards. And y'all, I guess, in my mind, I don't think I got them all in 1 year, but I just put them in that little zipper. I'm not a shopper. But Kohl's, I'm excited to go see what it's all about. I'm thinking it's like a Ross's. Oh, it will? Type in Walmart, check balance. Oh. You got any advice on the Target one? Because the Target says you have to become a member. I don't want to become no member. I didn't know you could check. Because there's no number on the card to call Walmart. And they're pretty cards, though. Obviously, they were, like, for occasion, I'm assuming. Yeah, Dee, I saw that. All right, Gina, you love Kohl's, too. See, y'all got me so curious. Oh, Miss Paula, I wish rain would come here. I so wish we could get... They say we got a better chance tomorrow. and Saturday, but I'm so glad you are out of the hospital and doing good. Yeah, but these were cards that was gifted to us 2-3 years ago, not current. And they were probably a Christmas gift, if I had to guess, maybe a birthday gift, but these are old cards. So I'm not too concerned about them getting hacked. Now, I could have already used those cards at Walmart. I don't know. Y'all, it's been too long. I don't remember. So, you know, I'm going to try it online when Buddy gets in and have him do that and check it. But, you know, there's a Target by his house. Oh, what'd you say? Type Target. Oh, okay. Well, when Buddy and I typed Target, it said username and password or become a member. We'll try it again and see. Yeah, check with the cashier. True. Oh yeah, we were going to do that, but I might be able to do like Miss Carolyn said. But anyhow, that's the only, because there's 2 Walmart, 2 Target. That's the only cards that we don't have no information on. Oh, I used to shop at Bale's way back in the day. But I'm excited about Kohl's because it's $25. And from what Wanda said, they run specials, and I might be able to get a couple of little Christmas gifts. You know, well, my daughter's birthday's in November. So since it was a surprise and I said early Christmas, that's what we're going to use it for. All of them. If there's something on Walmart and Target. And something tells me it is because the little thing ain't scratched off. Unless he scratched it off before we put them up. But yeah, that was Monday and I was just so excited. Who knew? But I like the purse so well that I'm not throwing it away. I just won't use that zipper. Because it's a pretty purse. I just won't use the zipper. Because the main inside is fine. It was the little zipper inside that went under the purse. Oh, I see y'all are talking to each other. But yeah, this has been a whirlwind. Oh, you did get it? Oh, it'll help for a lot of things. You know, we've been putting the calendula salve on Buddy's scar because the doctor said we could now. It is fading it. So I'm going to be doing the same on this scar once, you know, everything gets done. Where is the sling? You talking about this thing? Or are you talking about the belt sling that Buddy made, Miss Nancy? I don't know if you was on here. Somebody sent me 2 of these. And I used these on my belt sling until Tuesday when they put me in this hunker of a one. See, let me show you. Y'all ready? Hold on so Miss Nancy can see. See, Miss Nancy? Can you see the cast? It's a little different now. It's bigger. I guess it wasn't supported enough. And this one's heavier. Well, I think, Miss Sheila, didn't you notice it's much bigger? Yes, Rosie, Buddy will go by Kroger sometimes. But you got to go early in the morning, and their fruits and vegetables are $1 a bag. It wasn't too long ago, he got a bag of apples. There wasn't an apple bad in there. Sometimes you get a big bag of bell peppers. You may have one that's got a blemish. Just cut it off. But Kroger's around here does, as you put it, the ugly aisle or something. I'm trying to operate this, y'all, with one hand. Oh, Kohl's is expensive. But that's free money to me. I'm going to go spend it. Now, I can move these I can do this. I can do this now that my knuckles are open. But what I can't do is pull them in. He wants me to do this. If I'm sitting, just move this. But they can't go in because the thumb wants to move, and that's where the pain is. So I just do this all day. So I've got really good use, and I don't have swelling. I mean, very little, you know. And that, I think that has made it much better today. But obviously the new cast and this has played a part, you know, because my hand's like this. But you're not going to eat. Y'all, this thing, because when Buddy gets home, he'll adjust it. Now imagine, you got something right here all bulky, and you got one hand free, and you're trying to eat. I was dropping food down in, and I got so mad. I said, Buddy, it's coming off, and I took it off, set it to the side so I could eat. You ain't eating with the thing all up in your throat, but over time during the day, it'll slip on down. And it's fine. It's not hurting too bad like this. He'll fix it soon. Because it's after 4, so he'll be home in less than an hour. Hey, Ramona. Yeah, it's a slow roll, girl, but I'm going to get it whooped. $40? I used to think 15 was high back then. I've not cooked debris in 25 years. Not gonna lie. It is hard dealing with this. And it's tiresome. I know that may sound crazy, but y'all, toting this thing around will tire you out. Oh, I can see that. With bib overalls, I can see that. But it is better in this sling now. And it actually, if I'm being honest, once the shock of the hand, when they bent that new cast in, it's allowed my hand to kind of do this. And it actually feels a tad better. But the first and second day that this new one went on, there wasn't nothing feeling good about it. Was it yesterday morning? I think I was drinking coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning. There was no resting. But I rested last night, and I've taken a half. I only take half. I'm not taking a full pill. They can forget it. But I took a half, about 10 this morning, and it eased it where it's tolerable. And like I said, as long as it's tolerable, I'm good. Yes, you better make a lot of meals because $40, that is high. Oh, and let me tell y'all, I don't even know if it's any good. Well, let me get it. Y'all gonna laugh. Y'all gonna laugh your damn butts off. Look at this. I don't think it's any good now. Oh no, it done rotted. Never mind. But y'all gonna get a kick out of this thing, and then I'll show you how gross it is. Okay. Buddy goes to the store to pick up our fruit for the week. No watermelon, just fruit. And he said, he called me, he said, have you ever had a papaya? I said, no, and I don't think I want one. He said, let's try it. Buddy been researching. He got this book, and y'all know how he is about planting stuff. Well, somehow he can do the papaya. I said, okay. So he comes in like this, in this little package, okay? And I said, well, how do you know if it's ripe? He said, well, I don't. I said, it might be like an avocado. If it's hard as a rock, it ain't ripe. If your thumb goes through it, it's overripe. Chunk it. He said, well, I don't know. Guess I need to Google it. I thought, what did you pay for it? He said, $2.50. He said, but Lippy, look at the seeds I get. I said, okay. Well, y'all ready for this? Now, this was the other day. Obviously, Buddy don't know how to pick a fruit. I'm going to be careful how I touch it. I do believe that Buddy picked a rotten one. That was in the paper. I looked at it, I said, whoops. I'm leaving it till he gets home and he can chunk it. I'm going to have to say, baby, you might need to go back to the Google and ask the Google how to pick papayas. Because obviously, in the bottom of this pretty wrapper, it was rotten. I wished he was here for me to say, hey baby, check out that papaya. He done spent $2.50 on rock. No, you know what he'll do? He'll put gloves on, dissect it, make surgery out of it, and pluck the little seed. Watch. I bet y'all a nickel to a donut that's what he's gonna do. But that's funny. I don't care who you are. It was rotten. So that means it was overripe when he bought it because he just got it the other day. I think he got it Tuesday. Yeah, because he took me to the thing, came back home, and then went to work. And so he was on his way back. That was just 2 days ago. So, yeah, poor buddy. I don't know if they may give him his money back, but he wants the seeds. Yeah, it's just maturing the seeds. But that's funny, y'all. I'm telling you what. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to know what papaya is. That's funny. Because I was going to make him taste it first. Because y'all, what's that other one? I don't like that one fruit. I can't stand it. What is it? It's not papaya. It's got an aftertaste. It's kind of yellow, got a little red on it. Mango. Y'all couldn't pay me to eat a mango. There you go. I love kiwi. I love avocado. I love all kinds. Mango. No, nay. It's not. It's just not good. Yeah, Miss Paul, I'm glad I found that. And it was just because I wanted to change purses and I wanted that particular one. It was brown. We're going into fall. And there it was. You could feel it underneath. I was like, what is this? What it was money. In plastic. And I have no idea who to thank. So I'm sure I thanked them when I got it, but I've slept since then. So, but I know that the Texas Roadhouse came from my daughter. That would be what she's always done anyway. And because she combines birthdays and our anniversary all together. And the way we eat, we can make 3 trips. If you go on the Bluebird, I think it's called, no, Early Bird, between 3 and 5, you get the dinner really cheap. So you can get almost 4 trips off of that $100. And it said 40 was spent, so we know that that had to be her. You know, Miss Nancy, Buddy got our sweet potatoes Saturday. We only had them in that little bed. We ended up with 2 gallons. They're not big. That's the Mr. Owls. They're the Louisiana Evangel. They're just not big. They're kind of skinny, maybe about that big, and some a little smaller. They're elongated. I'm going to save some small ones for next year and try and do again. Maybe I can acclimate them. But we got 2 gallons out of that little bed. I'm not going to complain because we knew we wasn't going to get many, because if y'all remember, I had started my slips. I was late getting them to come up, my slips. Buddy went down, and I think I had just planted them, didn't I, y'all? And I told him, I says, if you got time, get them out of my garden. I don't care if there's something there or not. I don't like anything in my garden the month of August. Nothing. I'm just inviting trouble. You know, I always pull a garden by July. Even if it's making, well now if it's making, no. But when it starts going on down, dwindling, I cut it off. I really do, guys, because I don't want to invite trouble. And then he did, and he took a handful of garden tone, that stinky stuff. He beat the dirt up like I told him. I threw a handful in that bed. There ain't nothing going to get up in that dirt. It stinks too bad. And I'll get ready for this fall planting, which he's going to help me get my trays and stuff. And I can maybe sit with one hand, but he's going to help me because we should have started our starts. And, you know, I think this year the theme is better late than never. I think this needs to be the theme for 2024. Better late than never. You know? 37 quarts. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. Oh my. Y'all just, I got something to tell y'all. This is like top-notch information. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it. Y'all miss me? Remember when I told y'all that we were going to be gifted pears? 2 5-gallon buckets. Well, they came in. We have 1 5-gallon bucket in the ice box out in the sugar shack, and he's going to take care of it this Saturday. Well, last weekend, he used our apple peeler, the thing that cranks. Done great. That's 1 5-gallon bucket. And of course, I walked him through it. Buddy made his first pear preserves, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? He made 26 pints. And there was a little syrup left. I said, strain it. And you can can it. And now we have a little syrup. It's just a jelly jar size. 26 pints he made out of that 1 5-gallon bucket of pears. And the other bucket, I'm going to turn it into pie filling. I mean, aren't they beautiful? He did a good job. A good job. So this, he's going to make the pie filling like an apple pie. We're going to do pear. Because we like, you know, turnovers, pies. We like pies more than cakes. I'm telling you, Sheila, I was so tickled over what he done. It's his first time. I mean, he's always helped prep. But to do the whole process, and I sat on the bar stool, he done great. The longest was he kept looking at his pears. Are they ready? I said, no. Because we like to cut ours, and as they're sitting in the water, I've got lemon juice in them, bottled lemon juice. And then I had him strain them, put them over into the pot that I was going to cook them in, and for every 2 quarts of pears, 1.5 cups of sugar, and he layered it. It's set till the next day in the ice box, and then cook them down. And these cooked about 2.5 hours. He could have went a little bit darker, but he wanted to get, Grandpa had come over to help, because right before I get up, I got to tell y'all about a catastrophe. So I said, pull them, because they're really good. I tasted them. And like I said, this weekend, he's going to do the pie filling, and he's actually excited about that. I told him it's a little bit different doing the pie filling. He's still going to set them in the fridge overnight, but what we put in it is a little bit different. I've never heard of stuffed pepper soup. I bet that's good. Yeah, Miss Mary, now he was the man. And so he's looking forward to this next. But let me tell y'all before we get off. This was Sunday morning. Yeah, this was Sunday because Grandpa come out. He went out the back door, and y'all know that the back porch cover thing is rotted. Remember when the fireplace collapsed? Well, it was already rotted. It broke it. Well, we've had, he calls them preacher post, preacher pole, holding that side up. Well, he walks out. I don't think nothing about it. I actually go to the garage. I think I was talking to Allison. I come back, and I hear the biggest klaboom. And I look out the window, and I'm thinking, the whole porch is down, like on one corner. Well, that's because he helped it along. He walked out, and he said he knew something was wrong because he went to open that old broke screen door because, you know, until we replace the porch, we can't do nothing with the screen door. And he'd cut out a piece of notch in the wood. The screen door wouldn't open where it was opening, not all the way. We don't know. It just finally gave away, and it went down like that. So he had to go and get, him and Grandpa, they got another post from back there, made another preacher pole thing, and they ripped all to get the weight off, they ripped all the 3/4 inch plywood. There was 6 sheets, and only one of them was bad on that end, but they had started kind of getting bad all the way through, but it's something he can use. So he took them, they put them out of the weather because he can cut that off. So now I'm sitting here looking at half the roof or porch. It's all cut off. There's not that old ceiling fan there. He's got the wires disconnected. He's got to cap them. And it rotted up by the fascia. So the porch now has been moved to the front of the list. At this point, I told him, we have a list. It doesn't matter which order it comes. Because y'all know how it is. It's like, okay, we're going to plan for this. And then something comes in behind it and takes that and moves it. So now it's like, okay, you know, yes, we're very lucky that it didn't fall on somebody, because y'all, that's where Buddy was cooking, because the flat top grill sits there. He's wondering if the heat from that grill just kind of helped it along. I mean, it's kind of funny that it's sitting right, the grill stayed there, and for 2 weeks he's been cooking on it. And that's the end that fell. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, it's, can't cry about it. We knew that it was janky, but, you know, it is what it is. So now that comes off. We have 2 posts. He has to buy 2 more 4x6 square looking posts. And he's got to buy 4 caps, these little metal caps. That's all we're going to have to buy. If, because we were going 10 anyway. A friend of ours has a connection to some company that just took down a huge metal building. We can get, because we was going to do a metal roof. We get the metal, which is going to be better. We still have that big roll of insulation that you put in shops from that carport, remember, that he put in, that's going to be his future shop one day. Well, it's insulated. Well, we kept all the rest of it, and it's plenty to insulate. So Lord willing, the creek don't rise, we'll be out a couple of posts, some kind of metal brackets, and I forget what he said, but he's going to do something to the top of the metal itself. And I think he's got to get some wood for the frame. Anyhow, we're going to be having a new porch cover. And then moving forward, he can wall it up and screen it in, because that's what we intended on doing. And so him and Grandpa also took that ground cover that we have, because remember, it stays so nasty. It's like sandy and dirt, and it just constantly blows. Well, we said that we would cover it in pebble rock from one end to the other, kind of landscape it. Well, they laid the ground cover down, and it just the ground cover, y'all, looks pretty. There's no dirt and mud. It stopped it just like that. So we've had a change of plans. It could have been worse. I mean, it could have fell on him, and it didn't. So, but that's going to be the new project for the fall, is doing the back patio. But we're going to be safe now, because what we had, it was safe, but it was not like safe. So yeah, so this weekend he'll finish, I guess, tearing it down. I'd sent Wanda a picture. It looks funny. It's all naked, but I can envision what it's going to end up being. So yes, how blessed are we to be able to get some tin for free. And they're 20-foot sheets. I said, well, the thing ain't 20 feet. He said, no, Lippy, but I can cut it. So, yeah, that was a blessing. Now, you do have to go and get it and haul it and all of that stuff. That's fine. But for free, who's going to pass that up? Not us. So, yeah, that was a blessing. We hadn't bought meat in a while. You know, we made that deal last winter, you know, with that little butcher man there on the Texas line, and we're still eating on that meat. I'm telling you, it's a great blessing. It is. It's amazing. And now, I don't know what color tin, and it really don't matter. Like he said, what he's going to put on top, and I don't remember what it is. It's some kind of rubber you paint it on, or you use a mop maybe. I don't know. I'd be lying if I told you, but anyhow, it's going to end up being a charcoal blackish color that matches the roof. So whatever this stuff is that you buy and you mop it on and it dries, that's what he's putting on top of the tin. And then underlay with insulation, and hopefully the 3/4 inch plywood that's still in good shape, he may have to trim it. We may only have to buy 2 sheets, and he'll come back with the plywood because it's great shape, and then paint it and call it done. So not too bad, you know, not too bad. Yeah, Miss Nancy, I'm going to video once he gets the tin and everything set. I want to video this because y'all seen that pathetic back patio porch. And that 1978 Montgomery's Ward ceiling fan that hung like this. Oh, y'all, what a mess it's been. But I need to get off here. It's 4:30, so it's been about an hour. And I need to get off this bar stool because I'm getting uncomfortable. But I had to get on to tell you that I think I'm on my way forward September 10th. I don't know if I'll talk to y'all September 10th. I'll be talking to y'all because Buddy's got to do some videos. But September 10th is when the pins come out. And if all goes well, a cast does not go on. A Velcro, you can take it off. Like if you're showering and you put it back on. It's a removable whatever. I know it's black and it's got Velcro. And I forget what they're called. A brace. It's a brace. So this cast is coming off September 10th. That's what we're going to shoot for. That's what we're praying for. We're praying that the pins take and do whatever it is they're supposed to do. And I know without a doubt it's going to do it because I got to get back busy, y'all. I got to get some of the workload off of Mr. Buddy. But he's a trooper. I love seeing y'all too. And I'm sorry if I missed some of y'all's comments. Y'all know I'm bad about looking at you. That's just me. I want to look at someone when I talk to them. But I love y'all. And oh no. Okay, hang on. I made y'all go big. Let me see if I can find. No, okay. Okay, it works even. You know, I made y'all's words big where I could read them. Y'all's words big where I can read them. Did y'all hear me? Okay, it says I gotta press something, so. Oh wait, y'all just hang on. Oh. Okay, it says I gotta press something, so. Oh wait, y'all just hang on. Oh. Don't worry about me. I'll get off in a minute. Y'all just hang on. Don't worry about me. I'm telling y'all, I didn't hit the wrong. Oh, well, never mind, y'all. It's just, Buddy gonna get home. I'll be like, hey, help. All right, hang on. I gotta uncommand y'all. Oh, shut up, Lippy. There we go. God, did y'all hear me? Okay, let's see. Okay. I know how to do this because, okay, here it is. Exit full screen. Y'all, it's been a while. Just forgive me, please. Shit. Okay. There is... Well, maybe I didn't have to take that. Exit full screen. That's what I want to do, right? Exit full screen. Well, it don't turn y'all off. Jiminy crickets. To exit full screen, press this. Y'all want to hang with me till Buddy gets home? Okay. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why didn't y'all tell, look at my hair. Why didn't y'all tell me I'm on the stupid phone? Y'all, I'm trying to turn y'all from the damn laptop. Holy, forgive me. I'm supposed to be up here turning y'all off. Here I done got out of all this contraption crap and I'm hung up now. And y'all are supposed to be turned off here, not here. I'm so glad y'all have patience with me. Because other ones would have been like, I'm just going to exit for you. Click. No, I got it now. Y'all are on the telephone. You're not on the laptop. All is well in Lippy's world. I'm just hung up now because I got it twisted. So it'll just hang like a purse till Buddy gets home. I don't have but 30 minutes to go, so it's all good. I just hope I ain't got to go pee because that ain't going to work. Bye, y'all.